so we've made our beverages, and now it's time to clean the machine up. So the first thing that we're going to want to clean is the milk carafe. Like I said before, all of the frothing and all of the heating happens in the lid. The milk down here stays cold, and to clean it, it's very simple. You can just go ahead and press and hold the clean button. As you can see, the clean button is blinking, and it'll give us a progress bar. So we'll just keep this pressed. And it's going to use that hot water and steam to clean out the entire frothing system, so you do not have to worry about doing it manually. And it's done. Now, I can just take this and put it back into the refrigerator. Perfect. So a couple of little things I want to show you on the buttons here. The sizes, as you toggle them, you'll see it goes all the way from espresso cup to mug. What that really means is that you can get anywhere from a 1 ounce pour of coffee to a 4 ounce pour of coffee when you're doing a single. Now, if you have a favorite coffee cup like the one that we have over here, and you want to customize mug to increase the size, you can do that. All you would need to do in this case, when you go to press 1 coffee, is to press and hold the 1 coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and do that so you can see. I have it set to mug, which is the only one you can customize, and then I'll press and hold it. When you do a press and hold of the 1 coffee, it's going to basically allow you, if you keep pressing it, the max it will go to is going to be 6 ounces on that 1 coffee. You can let it go sooner, or you can let it go all the way to the 6 ounces. So I'm just going to hang on to it here until I get the full 6 ounces out of it, and that will automatically program the 2 coffee. So if I have mug set to 6 ounces, the 2 coffee will then default to 12. Now, it's only going to work when you're using mug size. For the other standard sizes, it's going to keep its standard values. So you see how it has no progress bar on this one, because it's actually letting me be the progress bar this time. And there we go, a nice 6 ounce cup of extra strong coffee. I love seeing that beautiful separation of the natural coffee cream. Okay, we'll set this aside. Now, the machine will rinse by itself, but let's say you want to go ahead and clean out this drip tray before you go. Let me show you a couple things that you have here in your menu options. So if you want to command the machine to go ahead and rinse, you can do that here by pressing OK, and we'll confirm it. And then if you see down here, it will already go ahead and rinse out the coffee dispensers. It's still going to do it automatically as needed when the machine is left idle, or if you turn off the machine before it gets a chance to rinse, it'll automatically rinse itself once you turn it back on. And our progress bar is running there, so you'll know when it's done. All right, so now our machine is nice and clean. So that's the rinsing function. The other function that you have here is adjust time, and this is where you can adjust the clock. You can also select a different language for your espresso maker. So you would just press OK and then go into the language menu. This is for your auto start. So let's say you want the machine to go ahead and start heating up at a certain time in the morning before you go downstairs. Instead of coming downstairs, pressing the sleep button and then waiting 1 or 2 minutes for it to heat up, you can have it auto start in this portion of the menu. And this is for descaling. So descaling is something that your machine will prompt you to do every once in a while, and you just use descaling tablets for that. Now, descaling, when you do use that tablet, you'll go into this portion of the menu item to run the descaling cycle. Coffee temperature. So some people do like their coffee to be extra hot when it's dispensed. Maybe you're going to take it on the go. This is where you'll be able to toggle the coffee temperature. And then this is where you can select for the machine to have an auto shut-off. Finally, this is where you can tell your machine the hardness of the water in the area that you live so that it can properly predict when it needs to prompt you for the descaling cycle. And then if you've changed a bunch of things, like maybe you changed your mug size, you've changed your water hardness, your clock, if you want to reset your machine back to its default values, you can do that in this portion of the menu right here. Statistics, this one's a little bit fun. This one will tell you, since you purchased your machine, how many coffees you've made, how many times you've refilled the water, how many times you've descaled it, and how many times you've used the milk, in case you're just a little bit curious about that. This is where you can turn the beeping on or off. And then here we can exit our menu. So, very simple to use interface, very well-built machine, very good quality of coffee. Overall, this is pretty much the most user-friendly built-in espresso system you could ask for.